guide for anxiety. Whenever you're backing up, you need to look out of your back window. It's really important. We're going to be talking about driving, overcoming anxiety. Whenever you're backing, you've got to look and check. Oh man, I want to hit a vehicle. Tight maneuvers are really challenging. So I'm trying to turn and maneuver, but also we have to talk about driving on the road. How do you overcome these challenges? What do you need to do? I'm going to go ahead and bring you in. Good morning. Obviously, it's nighttime, but also using other headlights. It's really important that we work together to support each other. We want to come up and stop. The stop signs have reflective tape. We want to stop for 3 seconds. It's really easy to go past these stop signs and make mistakes. The best thing I can tell you about when you're driving at night or early morning like this is to make sure your headlights, tail lights, and windshield are clean. As you can tell, I tried to do a good job on my windshield. It's not as good as I would like it, but it's gonna have to be sufficient for us to be able to see and navigate safely on the road. And I think if you can get up and leave early, you're going to be fine. And you can tell by my voice, I am a little bit stressed. I'm tired. It's hard to sleep. And this plays a role in you learning how to drive, learning how to feel comfortable. I'm going to try to do my best because I'm human just like you. And some days you don't feel as good as you need to, but you got to look and check traffic. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm looking, checking traffic. I'm looking, and it's clear, and then I'm going to go in the nearest lane. Always go in the nearest lane. Good morning, E. How are you? Thank you for coming aboard. I appreciate you. I was debating, should I go live or not? I want to show you all emotions, all real driving. We're not going to lie. We're just going to speak truth and help each other. That's what it's all about. And that's what I want this tutorial to do, this POV anxiety driving tutorial. Sometimes it's going to be easy to get out here and drive and manifest safe driving. Sometimes it's going to be a challenge. So we will talk about real life driving and speak truth. Okay, this is a green turning arrow. I'm hoping I can make it. I'm not going to rush it, but I want to try to make it if possible. So far, so good. I don't want to run into this F-150. I'm in the middle of the intersection. You always panic when it turns yellow, but we have a right to go through. Let's talk about this clover leaf. If you're tired, you're going to make incorrect steering maneuvers, and if you can't see, you can easily roll your truck or car over. So we want to just hold that wheel as steady as possible. You see me holding the wheel. And now we're going to push the gas and get up to speed. And I like to get right to the middle lane. I'm going to get over one more because I had a bad experience almost getting sideswiped by a semi-truck and an F-250. So you'll have to go back and look at that. We're in the middle lane. I feel okay. I'm going to back off this big truck. I don't want to get too close. I think it's really important that we just focus on safety. My hands are 10 and 2. I want to get comfortable. And night driving or early morning driving is difficult on your eyes, whether you have good, oh, thank you. Thank God that truck got over. Now I can see more. All of you can see that also. And people fall asleep, so I try to keep the car a little bit cool. We talked about cleaning windows. My 3-step method to help reduce some anxiety in this type of driving: clean your windshield, make sure it's clean, Number 2, wipe those headlights off. You'll lose a lot of light, up to 90%. And number 3, make sure you're calm and relaxed. I'm starting to feel like I have all 3. And you can tell by my voice, I'm starting to relax. It's like your vocal cords get really tight. Guys, believe it or not, there's a motorcycle behind me. You'll see it. That will cause you stress too. You'll see the motorcycle coming. Okay, you'll see the motorcycle to my left. See it coming in frame? That's crazy. Okay, it's still bloody winter time, and we got people riding motorcycles. What's going on? And that adds an extra layer of anxiety because I don't want him or her to fall. I don't want that mistake on my hands. So I'm really trying to get more room now. I'm really looking ahead because he or she is a vulnerable road user. Thank God they have their helmet on. And you see how much space they have? I definitely don't want to be behind them. If you're just joining in, I'm a state certified driving instructor. We're doing a POV anxiety driving lesson. We want to make sure we're comfortable. You can tell by my voice when I first started, I was a little tight and tense, harder to see and focus, getting adjusted to the speed, and just trying to relax. So when you're out here, whether you have your driving coach or not, well, you see all these people slowing down. We want to have good speed, about 65, 62. I'm just gonna chill in the middle lane. I feel safe here. I don't need to get to the left and go crazy fast. It's not worth it. That's not what this is about today. And the middle lane will give me comfort, security, a little speed if I want it, but most important, vision. I can see the left, the motorcycle ahead of me. I can see this Equinox in front of me tapping brakes, and I'm trying to keep good space. And I can see, I think that's a Porsche E to the right. I think it is. So, about 70. Traffic's moving nicely. If I'm to the right, I'm gonna have to deal with traffic merging on, merging off, merging on, merging off. I don't wanna have to deal with that. I'm getting a little close, I gotta back off. I can't get to the left, so I'm stuck. Now we're going slower than I would like, but that's okay. You have to allow for travel time, and we're not late. Why am I putting pressure on myself? And sometimes we do that, right? And that is a Mercedes. I saw the symbol. Smooth 70. We're in a lot of traffic. If you were driving with you, you might say, hey, let's cruise. Let's get in the middle lane. Let's chill. Let's relax. Let's feel comfortable. I want to thank E, Stephanie, for taking the time just to come on and listen and be support, right? We're not going anywhere. I'm just saying thank you. And it's a community. I put some questions into the community page. Anytime during the day, take the time to look at those and tell me what you think. I want to make some fresh content for you. Okay, I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. I'm gonna slide over. Now I'm in the left lane, so I got a truck pushing me to go faster, but I chose this poison. Whoa. Guys, I have a confession. I only had 3 hours sleep. I have a really big presentation. A huge corporation's coming in today. I'm nervous. I have anxiety. I'm trying to just stay awake. And sometimes we got to be honest. So I'm on survival mode right now. I got my coffee, my breakfast sandwich. Thank God I'm prepared and I don't have to stop through a fast food place to get gas. But I'm trying to be safe and not get irritated or nervous because cars are going too slow or too fast. I'm trying to be relaxed. And it helps me to be honest with you. And I want you to be honest with me. So I had about 3.5 hours of sleep. I got to get ready. I'm dressed nice today. I already have my clothes set up. I had to print out a lot of reports. I got to get to the office and pray everything works. I always have a backup plan in case. But my boss told me, just be normal. Be yourself. She said, be yourself, Myles. You're going to do a good job. We're going to get this $1 million contract. That's what she told me. So why am I trying to do fancy things to impress somebody that can make a mistake? I want all of you to be yourself. Okay? I'm just trying to hold it together and not go off the road. And thank God this car has really good headlights. And I'm leaving at the right time. Leaving at the right time is so important. If I would have left 25 minutes later, it would have been worse than this. More people tailgating, cutting off, and being less predictable. So the time you leave is about 50% of reducing anxiety. I can deal with most of this. I can't deal with erratic drivers who are cutting off, and slamming brakes, and cutting in and out of traffic because it triggers everyone. It makes them angry, and it makes you irritable. When you're tired, you're more critical of everyone, critical of yourself. I'm so hard on myself, you guys have no idea. But I'm just going to be real with you. And I think that's important. Because if people don't accept you for who you are, then they're not really there for you. I'm in the left lane. I'm going a little bit faster. But if I don't want to go faster, I shouldn't be in this lane. I'm legal. A lot of you said you shouldn't be in this lane. You shouldn't be in this lane. You know, you're just riding the left lane. So I'm gonna get over. And legally, that's what I should be doing. But now I have a greater danger because I have all these cars who are gonna cut over at the last second. And that adds a little bit of pressure. So I'm trying to model. And I'm gonna get back over to the left for safety. And I got that motorcycle too? No way. And see, by being in the left lane, you see the advantage. I can see all the traffic. I have the wall to my left. Oh, my God. And sometimes we just don't have patience. Let me get over to the right. Sometimes we don't have patience for people. And that's when you want to just try to stay away from people. You and I have had these conversations. You know, people just do silly, ignorant things, cut off, tailgate, go slow in the fast lane. I'm not in the left lane. There's no need to. I'm going fast enough right now. Trust me, I'm going fast enough. And now I see that semi-truck. I'm going to get over to the left. This is the defensive driving move. That gray Ford forced me to get over. Because I'm being defensive right now. There's a difference in what I'm doing. I'm in the left lane now because I want to be defensive. I want to move at a higher speed. Traffic is moving. I'm not just chilling here with my coffee. I'm so stressed. I have so much anxiety. I haven't even had my coffee and breakfast. It's right here with me. And normally you guys hear me smacking and drinking coffee, but I'm really trying to get to my destination. I'm always an early person. I used to be really late, okay? In my late teens, mid-20s, your guy was late. I lost a few jobs because of that. I got screamed at. I got marked down to my evaluation. But once I became a dad, and your son or daughter's at daycare, and that clock is ticking, and it's money, and your kids are hungry, and you know they use the bathroom on themselves, and you got to get home, and you got to pick up diapers. My kids are grown now. I'm just giving you real life examples. Or you barely have gas. You either got to get baby food or gas. You get baby food. I'm going to stay in this lane. We're moving nicely. I don't want to be by trucks. And now it's less chaotic. I tell you these stories because sometimes you're going to be pushed to the edge and you can't snap. This is when people lose it. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. And if you watch long enough, you can tell by my voice how I feel. Just like if you were doing the same thing, I can tell how you feel. This curve is really dangerous. It swings really hard, and that truck is tailgating that car. So I'm gonna get over early. And it's about 10 miles an hour slower. I'm trying to keep space. You see me keeping space, right? I don't want to tailgate. Here's the traffic slowdown. This is going to downtown Detroit, downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Los Angeles, California, downtown Atlanta, Georgia. All this traffic, it just boom, hits. And then you look at your gas. Is it low? Yes or no? Are you late? Yes or no? What is your boss going to say? Hopefully nothing, and you do your job. You know, is the client going to like my presentation? Are we going to get this $1.5 million contract, right? Am I going to get my bonus? I'm putting pressure on myself for nothing. That's why I stayed up so late, okay? Literally, I was falling asleep on the floor trying to put this digital presentation together. And now we're at 20 miles an hour in a 70. I know a lot of you don't live in this type of urban environment, but I do. I go through it every day. Through Detroit to Chicago to Iowa, Iowa to Chicago to Detroit. You see a lot. Good maintenance is really important. Mapping out a second or third route when there are accidents, there are semi-trucks to deal with. See, a car just broke down over there. Because some of you are identifying, hey, that's Michigan. Hey, that's in Illinois. Hey, that's, yes. I'm just trying to take my time. Now I'm in the right lane. Sometimes we saw a tire blow up yesterday with debris on the road. And thank God that's not me. If that happened to me, what would I do? I would just go real slow, get up off the freeway, and get to my destination. I don't have time to be messing with a flat tire. I'm here to tell you everything won't be perfect when you drive. That's just not realistic. You'll be mad sometime. You'll be tired. You'll be wondering why is your family acting so erratic, right? And it's like a gut punch, like someone knocked you out. You'll feel alone sometime, but you got to believe in yourself. I'm here. I'm proof of this. Before I even started making videos, we all go through that. Am I loved? Am I cared about? Yes, you are. Should I give up? No, you should not. Am I going to find the right person? Yes, you will. We all make mistakes. No one's perfect. Okay. This crossover brings anxiety, I'm not going to lie. And all these bright headlights. And then I'm going to have a complete stop. Whoa. All those cars ran the light. I've seen a lot of violence over here in this area. People have lost a lot. Cars, accidents. And I'm just trying to take my time. Oh my God. So I always am honest with you guys. I always want to do a good job. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to lie to myself. And a complete stop. S-T-O-P. It's just taking your time and believing in yourself. And that's what I tried to model today for you guys. I do read your comments. I need you to leave some comments. A lot of you said really good things. The person from the UK said, these videos really help. I'm like, thank you so much. That's across the freaking world. I'm in the United States. Had another young person, 21, say, your videos really help me. I have anxiety. I'm like, thank you. Well, normally I would do a closing, but I want to say I care about all of you. Thank you for taking the time today. Leave some comments. Subscribe. I'm a state certified driving instructor. Bye, guys.